Right then, people, we're back inside the building. It's just gone at 19 minutes past 8 here. We're live on Trickstar Radio. It's Fresh Fridays, and we are getting into today's very special interview. Man like Crafty 893 is in the building. How are you doing, sir?
Well, glad.
What's good, sir? What's good?
Right.
Thank you. Thank you for jumping on the line this morning. I know you're not much of a morning person normally.
No, everyone says seize the day and all of that, but I'll go 1 p.m. if I really have my way.
That's all good though, man. Thank you for coming on. So obviously there's a couple of things I'm quite keen to discuss with this one. Obviously from a kind of writer's perspective, I saw the new EP which dropped on Tru Thoughts land, and I thought, you know what, I need to get in contact and obviously get a bit of a conversation going, because as a body of work, it's very, very impressive. So I want to kind of run through the story of that EP. Like, how did it first come together?
Well, that EP is, the way we decided to do it, we've done it as more like a warm-up, like a prelude to the album, really. And it was more of everyone. I have a lot of songs, a lot of different songs, and a lot of songs which my personal camp want me to drop and release, and I'm always never on it. But this was more like, let me just give out something different to show that it's not just a grind thing.
Okay, cool. That makes sense, because the first thing I kind of noticed when listening through was that there were a lot of different influences and a lot of different sounds kind of making their way onto the EP. Like, yeah. In regards to releasing with Tru Thoughts, obviously we're a Brighton-based station down here on Trickstar, and obviously Tru Thoughts are Brighton-based as well. So I'm quite keen to know how that link-up came together.
You know what? It's all from my brethren, Terror Danger. You know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like we were working together around, seems like a long time ago. I think it was around last year we were working together, and he kind of put me in touch with them to kind of get a little jump start on, you know, actually releasing properly and like the business side of music, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So he kind of put me in touch with them, and from there we kind of we gelled. Like I knew what I wanted to do, and they kind of helped me realize that vision, and then this is the direction we're going in right now.
Amazing, man. I mean, that's a really kind of cool way to do it. So it seems like, if anything, despite the fact it was quite like a businessy kind of mindset that kind of brought it together, it still seems quite organic then.
No, yeah, I have full creative control. If I say I want to do this, then they'll help me find the best way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
awesome.
Yeah, I can, whatever type of music it is or whatever type of angle I'm trying to attack it from, they'll help me see the business side of it, so I can do all that side and still just focus on making the music and the rhythms and all of that.
Amazing, man. Well, that's kind of what you want in those situations, isn't it? Like, you want to be able to still have that creative freedom and almost have, or as an artist, I suppose, you want to have kind of like the business end sorted, but you want to still have that creative freedom with what you're building.
Yeah, of course. Helps me just focus. Basically, I literally just focus on music, and then when it comes to meetings or this or that, then everything's simplified for me, and I know exactly what I need to do in order to just be able to live freely.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So then, kind of with that, then obviously, do you find yourself coming down to Brighton on a regular basis, or are you more of the sort of thing it all sort of takes place online?
You know what? I'm more of an online person. I'm not really on when it's important. So when there's no other option than to go somewhere, or you know what I mean. But I'd rather just send an email or have a phone call. Yeah, no.
Do you know what it is? I'm exactly the same in that sort of mindset. We live in an age, I feel, where there's a lot of where technology is kind of useful now. You know, we're in a position where you don't have to travel like 6 hours on a train to have a meeting. You can just have it online.
Yeah, and then everything gets sorted the same way, like literally. So everything's easier. But there's times when I've gone down to Brighton, gone to the beach, and had a meeting or a sausage. A seagull stole my burger one time.
Oh, bro, tell me through the story, because I love hearing people's the attack of the seagulls down here seems to be a thing that really defines people's journeys. Talk me through what happened.
Yeah, it was not a good day. I can't remember what I was doing. I must have had a meeting or something. I've lost my card. I don't carry cash, so I've had to use my phone or whatever. I just wanted a one burger before I go. I've got it. I haven't even took a bite, and then boom, something's just crept up behind me and stole it out of my hand. And before I could even react, it's gone. It was crazy. That was the worst thing that's happened to me with a burger.
I won't lie. Like they're lethal down here. They really, really are.
Yeah. Was it a common thing?
Yeah, no, honestly, bro, the majority of the time, if you ask anyone who lives in Brighton, have you had a seagull story, most people will say yes. It is. They are literally like, they are thieves of the sky.
Yeah, thieves.
I mean, that's a good story, to be honest with you. Moving forward then, kind of with that then, obviously talking back to the EP and obviously the sort of layout of things, in regards to how it was laid out, we saw a few vocals on there and a few instrumentals on there as well. Like how involved are you with that kind of process then? Because obviously I know you're in that production realm as well.
Yeah, no. The main thing for me, right now, honestly, I've been on the producing thing, but what I've realised is a lot of people don't know. It's more of a artist thing. It's more of a, if I'm in studio or I'll make a rhythm for someone or we'll make a song together, but I'll just produce it. I won't vocal it. But then I figured if I'm gonna do a little warm up, I might as well give them a couple instrumentals, maybe some which I vocaled, and I gave them an extra one called Numb, and I thought, let me just lead with that so people understand that I can also do the production as well.
Definitely,
and then
man.
maybe drop a instrumental tape sometime in the future.
I mean, that'd be wicked to see. Overall, as I was saying beforehand, it was really, really impressive to see the EP land. Like, how's the response been in general?
You know what? I've realised, I thought I was kind of unnoticed, but I've got like, there's a few people listening out for me and a lot of people supporting me, and I'm really appreciative of all of it, to be honest. Amazing,
man. Like, do you think that? What was the thing that kind of woke you up to that? Then is it specifically this EP, or was it a different moment?
To be honest, it was kind of the reception to the EP, and people kind of, like, from an outside point of view, like from myself, I know that I'm sitting on a lot of music. Like, I'm always in studio, I'm always in sessions, I'm always making this or making that, songs or instrumentals. But from an outside point of view, I haven't really released a lot of things. So it's all good, me knowing that I have this, but everyone else doesn't know what I do or what I can do or what my mindset is on a music base. So it's kind of good to, you know what I mean, like, actually release some things and get people on my wavelength now.
Definitely, bro. No, I agree. And as I said, it was really sick to see it pop up in the Juno download store. Actually, it was one of the, you know, like for me, whenever I get sent stuff to review and I see things in there, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm saving that one for the end because I know I'm going to enjoy it, and it's one I can look forward to towards the end of the pile. We're going to get into one of the tunes off that EP next. This one goes by the name of Love Me. So talk me through this tune.
Okay, so this tune is, well, everyone knows. Well, people who listen to me know that I'm not really a romantic type, so this was kind of the closest I'll ever get to making a love song.
Okay, cool. So okay, that's cool. That's quite a good, interesting way of doing it then. Obviously, on this EP, which is showcasing a lot of different styles and a lot of different kind of musical sort of flavors, to then kind of throw like the different concepts in there as well. Was that something that was planned? Do you think, in regards to like how different the project was?
Yeah. When I approached the projects, I definitely wanted to, because it was a warm-up, I kind of wanted to show a lot of different sides. So when it comes to, this one especially, Love Me, was one which people wanted and was very different to what I usually do. So I thought, let me release this one.
Wicked, man. Well, we're going to get into it now. It's just coming up to 8:30 here. We are live on Trickstar Radio right about now. Out to the locked in crew each and every time. What's the best social media tag for people to get hold of you on?
Crafty 893 on Google, on everything.
Amazing. I love it when it's the same on everything. It makes life so much easier. Don't go anywhere, people. We're live on a big bad Trickstar Radio.
With CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.